let her come up here and talk about her project first.
Ooh, I almost fell off the stage. Hey, everybody. Hello, Dirtbag Dave. Anyhow, I'm Killer Cat Bengal Club. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm looking around the room and I counted it's about 50% of you have the Killer Cat Bengal Club NFT. So thank you for that. I really appreciate everybody's support in the community. And as a lot of you know, that's okay. We did lower the price to 45 Matic. It's really a huge deal to be able to get this NFT for 45 Matic. The reason being that there's over $200,000 currently in prizes, including crypto prizes and even including a Tesla and a Cartier diamond ring worth 25,000 US dollars. And we have some Oculus sets also in there. Basically, the odds of winning in the first milestone is 1 out of 15. And you could win anything from 65 Matic to 500 Matic, which currently that's about 5,000 US dollars. So there are tons of prizes. At the end of selling all of the NFTs, we will give away a Tesla, which is awesome. Of course, all prizes are claimable in crypto instead of the actual item, in case you don't like Teslas. But really, my project, I created it myself. I coded it myself. And I started it because I have a cat named Honey, who's a Bengal cat. They're mixed with Asian leopard cats. So they are kind of wild. And she was just my companion through some really difficult times while I was creating the art in bed. This is my Genesis digital art collection. And I decided to make a collection just to display some of the joy that she brought me and companionship. And so my project, when I created it, I knew I wanted to give to a charity. And we decided, my husband and I, that Pet Partners was just a great fit. It's a nonprofit that visits people in need with therapy animals. And it could be dogs, cats, llamas, bunnies, yeah, even horses. So they're pretty amazing. And I just felt like the reach of that nonprofit was just unmatched because they visit people that are veterans, Alzheimer's patients, people that suffer from depression, veterans, just basically anybody that's in need. And so I just really wanted to portray that in my project because I felt like during that time, Honey was my little companion, and she just brought me so much comfort while my kids were in school. My husband was working. And you'll see in my art, I use a lot of bright colors. I use a lot of fun, quirky objects. My cat likes to play fetch, which is unusual for cats. So you'll see in all the NFTs, they all have an item in their mouth. It could be anything from a grenade to a set of panties, which I know that Cynthia loves. And a bunch of different items that you've probably never seen actually, since the reveal hasn't happened yet. So some of the things that we're working on is a mint/reveal party so that the art will be revealed. And when we do that, we're going to do it in our spatial metaverse space. I created a whole Miami gallery with 360 views of Miami. And I took advantage of that time to update that space. And now it has a whole second floor, which is a VIP section, which has a dance floor, and it has a Tesla outside on the patio, and there's a rooftop with a helicopter where you could see all of Miami. And so we will have an awesome reveal party in that space. coming up. It is just starting to be planned now, and we're just really excited for that. And also, I've had some conversations now with pet partners. When I first approached them about the donation, they just didn't really know what crypto was or NFTs, and they were a little lost. And I just had a company that what they do is they actually onboard companies into receiving crypto for donations. And they met in a conference and mentioned that Killer Cat Bengal Club had reached out to them, but they had no idea what to do with that. And so we're in the works of putting something together with pet partners, and I'm really excited about what that means for the project. It means a lot to me. I know that the prizes are like super exciting and all of that, but at the heart of it, really, this project means a lot as far as like bringing joy to others. And so I hope that you check it out. You could go to @KCBC_FT. That's my Twitter. On the bio, you'll see a link tree, and it has our website, which is www.killercatbengalclubnft.io. And it has all of our links. We have a Discord. We have a Redbubble
merch
store
also
with
with a bunch of like cute items, including pet stuff, baby stuff, and just, yeah, clothing items and stuff like that, which is super cool. Yeah, so thanks so much for having me here, Owls. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody's support here.
Give it up for very thorough Killer Cat Bengal Club. Thank you so much for being with us today. I am a holder myself. I absolutely love the project, the charity aspect of it. I mean, who doesn't want to, you know, win a Tesla, like an opportunity to win a Tesla? But it really isn't about the winnings, it's about the community that Killer has created, I think. There's a very active Discord. She's self-taught on so many things. She's a wealth of knowledge. I can't wait till she starts doing educational stuff for projects who want to do all that for themselves. So I kind of wanted to ask, where do you see, besides the amazing galleries that you've been kind of like creating in and around the Killer Cat Bengal Club, but do you see the metaverse playing a bigger role in your project moving forward or in the future, or is it just to showcase your work and your pieces right now?
That's
Like
such a great question.
Something.
No, that's a great question. Thank you so much, Cece, for those kind words as well. Yeah, so actually part of the roadmap is that all the KCBC holders will get to decide what the future metaverse space for KCBC will look like. And so, you know, it was part of the roadmap that everybody will decide. But since I want everybody, once the project's sold out, to have their voice and decide what that space will be used for. I have a vision also, you know, some of you know this, some of you may not, but days where where I don't have any pain issues or anything like that. But I do have a connective tissue disease, which causes sometimes like dislocations and stuff randomly, and then I'll be fine again for a while. But at the heart of this project is I see the metaverse being used by people that maybe don't have accessibility to go to social events, that maybe don't have transportation or can't leave the house for, you know, physical or mental issues. And then they've used that space to interact and just spend time with other people, like-minded people, and just kind of open up that world more, you know, as far as that aspect with the metaverse. But then also, I mean, I don't like to make any promises that I can't keep, but as you know, Cece, I'm always trying to learn more, and just kind of learned all of these things on the fly with the help, of course, of Owls, with the metaverse, and like so many different people in the space that I've learned from. But lately, I've just been kind of looking at Unreal Engine you know, if you don't know, it's actually free to download it. And it's the same engine that's used for PlayStation and like all kinds of gaming platforms. It could be used for metaverses, 3D spaces. It could be used for making games. And they have a lot of like templates where you could just create a game using one of their templates, whether it's first person, third person. And so I've just kind of been on my spare time just looking at that, because in the future, I do see some type of Killer Cat Bengal Club game. And I would love to have that, you know, be a reality, whether it's me creating it or somebody else creating it.
You heard it here first, folks. The alpha, the honey may be a game in the future. How excited am I about that? I am about like this. That's how excited I am. I love that idea. And then I have one more question for you, Killer, because you are so efficient and you've answered like 10 of the 12 questions I have in like one go. That. What do you love most about being an artist, Killer?
Oh gosh, that's such a good question. It's funny because my art before Killer Cat Bengal Club was a lot darker in nature and just kind of reflected maybe the pain that I was dealing with at the time. And then when I created Killer Cat Bengal Club, I just wanted to portray joy through that pain. So I guess one of the best things that I love about art is just being able to express an emotion and have other people feel that emotion alongside with you, whether it's joy or pain or suffering or whatever it may be, but that you as an artist can affect what other people feel, I think is makes you feel less alone.
That is beautiful and deep and heartfelt. And I see you and I love your art and I love you and I love Honey. So thank you so much for joining us today and being a part of this. You are truly appreciated.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.
Rose, are you back in action, sir?
Yeah.
Sound lovely.
Excellent. I'm currently in bed with COVID, although it doesn't look like it,
Oh,
does it?
no, you look very
Um,
festive.
yeah, festive and alive in virtual reality.
Yeah,
I just want to
IRL, you
say,
probably look like poo on a stick.
I just want to say thank you for giving me a platform here. I'm really grateful. I've not been around because I've had a friend in a very serious situation. So I've had to be there for her. I've not had any spaces. I usually do spaces for the kids and parents Tuesdays to Fridays from 12 p.m. GMT, where we do draw-alongs and have a chat. But I've had to postpone all those, and I always feel really, really sad because people really enjoy it a lot, and we get together every day more or less. So the sooner I feel better, the sooner we can get back into that though. But I don't mind chatting here for a little bit. So my project is called The Squibbles, and The Squibbles is my children's brand, which has been growing exponentially over the last couple of years. It began with an idea in lockdown, which was a colouring book called Squibbles, which I published on Amazon, self-published, because I wanted to get it out there and get parents and kids smiling a little because I knew how difficult it was in lockdown as a parent. It was like a genuine nightmare at times. So I wanted to help parents as much as I could. And you know, it's global, it's Amazon. So and I've got a few friends in different countries that I've built up over the years. So it was really nice to see it popping up in the four corners of the earth, so to speak. And that's just grown and evolved. Scribbles was a book of characters that you could colour. It ended up getting an Indie Best top 10 colouring books in 2021, which was fantastic. I managed to, so there's a charity recently who bought 1,000 copies of Scribbles, which was really lovely, to help the children of Ukraine coming over to the UK. So they made 6,000 boxes. Thanks. They made 6,000 boxes that I illustrated the lids for, which was very, very exciting to have that responsibility and care to give children something just to feel happy with when they arrived was very, very emotional, I have to say, and I feel very close to that charity, even just doing that. So that's amazing. So that's Scribbles, and it's just grown, and the characters have evolved into characters of their own in their own right. They've all got their own little stories, which has led it into 3D characters. So they've gone from 2D to 3D, and now I've got a small team helping to create a 3D animated TV show for children where they learn to draw the character, and then they get to watch. Honestly, I can't express how amazing Carl is, who does the 3D animation and modelling. Anyway, so children watch that and then have a lovely time and feel good and learn about themselves, and it's inclusive, and it's in process. So we're looking to release the pilot early next quarter, and it's been funded so far through you guys buying NFTs, which is very heartwarming and humbling. Thank you.
Self-care and also to care for others. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. If you don't know, Jay hosted a beautiful children's art gallery here in Spatial. It was called Jack Tuber World, and it was to honor the kids and all the hard work that they do. They are amazing artists. And Jay and Cynthia are part of an amazing team, and I think JoJo is also going to be supporting to bring up the next generation of creators. And it is such an important job, and we're so grateful for you, Jay. And it kind of brings me to my next question. What do you see S looking like for you, the Squibbles, and your organizations that you're supporting? Sorry, could you repeat? Success to you in regards to Squibbles,
the organizations that you're supporting, and basic, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, child.
It's okay. I understand now. I think success for me is happening right now, and I feel like I've had a lot of success with this project so far, and I think at this stage I'm really building on that, which is something I've never done before. It looks different. It looks different to when you're trying to make something successful. If you do that, of course, I mean, it's probably not the best thing to focus on in reality, but if you're aiming to make something a success, I feel you have to look at what you've got right now. Like, look around you, look at who's there, look at the people that are there, and those are the people who will show you if your project is successful or not. And that can only ever grow, and it can only ever build. So I'm very optimistic. I'm very positive about it, and I feel like the support network, particularly you guys, is exceptional. but not just for my project, for everyone. And that's why it's working so much, and that's why it's working so well, is because we build each other up and we rise together. We all have our dreams, we all have our goals, and if we can help each other achieve those, then we're in the right company.
Love that. Thank you for sharing. If you're okay with just one last question, I wanted to get the word out. What can people do right now to purchase your art? Where can we go? Because you have lots of different mediums and platforms.
I do, you're right. I think the best place for people to go to learn about learn about the squibbles is thesquibbles.com. I'm just in the process of updating my website at the moment. It's the people that are doing it are dragging my feet a little bit, but we'll get there. So there's thesquibbles.com, and there's also jstansfield.com. jstansfield.com has all the NFTs on there, the NFT collections, and links to a bit more information on how you can get involved in the Squibbles TV show, because I've got I mean, I'm not joking when I say that I've genuinely aiming very hard for it to be a full global success, multi-million pound success. I want it to do that, and I feel like it can with the right push and the right people behind it, and it's happening. So I feel like if people get on board now, they're going to benefit a lot in the long run, because I want to make sure that people get something back for their early support, like for the rest of their lives, because Adventure Time or something like that just runs and runs and runs, and you're receiving a revenue from all that stuff for the rest of your life. I think that's the dream, and I think that's a really important focus and goal for the Squibbles.
And there you go. And if you haven't checked it out yet, there are 3D assets available on Jay's website. I purchased a plasticine rainbow, and it is proudly displayed in my gallery. It's a really beautiful rainbow, and it's available at different price points. It's really cool. So it's super accessible. If you don't have a lot to give, you can still purchase a piece of the Squibbles sort of work.
So go check out his website, check out the collections. My favorite are the rainbows, the plasticine rainbows on OpenSea. Thank you so much, Jay. Do you have any questions for the wonderful, the lovely, the not so well right now, Jay Stansfield?
I have a question, if that's okay.
Always.
As a mom with a daughter who's 10 and starting to get into digital art, what would be the best way to onboard, a child into the NFT world safely? I know that you have, I think, some experience in that, and are kind of like the liaison with Polygon Alliance for onboarding children, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, absolutely. She's 10, she'll obviously have a sense of independence, but I think it's really important that parents, you as a parent, are still very with her at all times and making sure that she's safe in like spaces and things like that. Can you still hear me? Oh,
Everybody just disappeared.
well, that's weird.
No idea
Jay
what
was
just
on the
happened.
stage talking.
at all times, learning as well about the new world that your child is learning about, because it'll be very different. They'll gravitate towards different things and have different expectations to us. So I think it's really important just to be a support for them and just monitor what they're doing. And in regards to onboarding them, I mean, I feel like we have quite a solid community. We do like to vet people behind the scenes. We've got our watchful eye on folk, and so if there's anything that we don't feel is right or trustworthy, then we'll always raise the issue publicly straight away. So I feel like the children are safe in this regard.
Yeah, nice. That's nice. Like my daughter doesn't have any social media or anything like that as of yet. And so, yeah, it's kind of a little scary, but it's good to know that there's people like you and,
Working with children.
just working with children.
There's quite a strong young artist network as well who are supporting each other, which I'm part of, and I like to keep abreast of what's happening in that. And it's and the recommendation for setting up a Twitter account for your daughter would be set it up in as an account that's not your daughter. It's you, but you are showcasing your daughter's artwork.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you so much, Jay. I love all of your work. It's just so joyful and cute and funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
It always makes me smile when I see it.
I'm winning then.
Definitely. You are winning, and you are beloved for sure. I love your TikTok videos. You're the coolest TikToker I know for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you. I'm going to go now because I feel
Yeah.
like my brain's melting
Go
out
have
my ears.
some. Yeah. We love you. Go take care of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the
Cheers,
wonderful
guys.
Jay Stansfield. He will
Love you
now
lots. Thanks for
gracefully
listening.
exit the stage.
Thank you. Bye.
Love you. I see Taco Tribe in the house. How are you doing today, love? Did you want to hop up on stage and I can give you the old interview?
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't have your graphics, so I'm so sorry. I can pull something from Twitter if you'd like, but
Everyone just imagine a bunch of tacos up there.
I love your meme. I'm just gonna say this. I'm a little bit of a fangirl of your taco memes. Before we get started. Okay, that was it.
I've been slacking on the memes, honestly. I really appreciate
Well,
it. Yeah.
they're so good that you could just post on them for the next couple weeks.
I have too many now. I think I have like 150.
Oh, you're just getting started, love. You're just started. So, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. Some beautiful tacos. Thank you, Prizzy. So taco. Can I just call you Taco? Should I call you Tribe? Talk?
No, yeah, taco's
TT?
fine. Taco's fine.
Okay. So can you give us a background about yourself and your art?
So background of myself, I guess, like personally, or I don't even know. I'm so bad about talking about myself.
Well,
I'll
then
just
talk
say
about your
that,
project. Yeah.
I'll just say that, Taco Tribe has been my brand, my personal brand for like my YouTube and Twitch for many, many years. This character, this character Taco, has. Oh, that's the pixel version. Yeah. So we do have different versions of the tacos. This on the screen behind me is actually the pixel version, and each taco that you purchase actually has a pixel version attached to it that you can claim for free. So it's kind of like a buy one get one. But I've had this taco character as like my kind of like logo or mascot since like 2015. So when I discovered the NFT space and started diving into it, I was like, the whole reason for the Taco Tribe coming to be was I wanted to learn how to make an NFT collection. So I kind of already had the character, and I just kind of figured out how to do it myself. The first Taco Tribe was actually uploaded directly to OpenSea, so I didn't know how to do smart contract. I didn't know how to really do anything that I've learned in the past year. September 15th was actually our 1 year anniversary in the NFT space. So I've learned so much since then. It's been awesome. There's a lot that goes on in the Taco Tribe. Currently, the thing that we're doing that started yesterday is we have a new collection called Doodled Tacos. It dropped yesterday. You can mint for 10 Matic for the next less than 24 hours. And then after that, the price raises to 15 Matic for about 3 days. And then October 6th, my birthday actually, it goes to the normal price 20 Matic. So if you can see here on the right, that is the regular taco, and then there's the free taco you can get right there. That's cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So right now we're building utility for the Doodle tacos because we have a bunch of stuff that goes on with the Taco Tribe. But just so you know, we will be having a free claim pixel version of the Doodle tacos as well because we actually hit 100 mints in the first like 3 hours, which was really crazy. So I really want to appreciate everybody here that supported me and grabbed a Doodle taco yesterday. Thank you. But for the Taco Tribe, I feel like a lot of people that are here already know. I've talked to a lot of you guys a bunch. So, but just to give a quick overview, is we actually donate 20% of every mint to charity. We donated to the Alzheimer's Awareness Charity to help fight and research Alzheimer's disease. So far to date, we've donated about $3,100, which is really awesome.
Ron?
And hello.
Anyone?
Hello. And I have a family member that actually just had passed away after a long fight from Alzheimer's, my grandfather. So we were donating in his name, and then he actually happened to pass away less than a month ago. So I did another big donation, and my grandmother. I think the best part is I get to help with tacos and selling art, and I get to help something that is really affecting a lot of people and me personally. So that's really awesome. We do have like staking, and we actually have a token that you can use on a marketplace called the Guac Market, where you buy tacos with Guac token that you get. Obviously, we have the whole Discord thing where you get a certain role in the Discord, and oh, hello. Hello, could you mute your microphone, please? Thank you. I lost my train of thought. And yeah, so tacos. If you like tacos, go grab a taco. Okay, I'm done. Done rambling.
No, thank you so much for sharing. I see you around the space, but haven't been able to listen to you speak, so it's nice to get to know you a little bit better. And your project is just so uplifting and joyful, and to know that it's also a part of a very, big charity, really cool.
Yeah,
Alzheimer's definitely affects a lot of this, so that's
I
kind of
do
like a
want
really,
to.
it's a serious aspect, but it's also like joyful in its own way.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, the main reason that I picked the taco that I already had him as a like a little mascot, but the main reason like I picked him is because instead of like making a new project, is because whenever I look at it, I like to like I smile and it's really it just makes me happy just like looking. It's just like a cute little taco. It's awesome. Um, but I will say that I am not the actual artist. I'm working with many different artists on the collection. The Doodles Taco is a separate artist as well. We have a comic artist. I am not good at art, people. Okay, I just do like the social media and everything else. The art, I drew the initial concepts, and I just did not like how they looked. So we have an official artist, and we have a bunch of people that we work with. At I mean, I'm like a solo project, but I just the art. I have a person that I pay to do it. So just don't think I'm that talented. Want to throw that out there.
Okay, so talent, but visionary? I think you're a
Yeah, I guess
visionary.
you can say that. I think I have a problem with wanting to. I think the reason why the reason why the Taco Tribe got so like I guess good is me taking inspiration from other amazing projects in the Polygon space. I really only since I got into the space, I really only have been dabbling in Polygon NFTs. So I've gotten a lot of inspiration from a lot of awesome Polygon projects. And I think the main thing, like when I first started, I wanted to learn how to make NFTs. I think the main thing is why we have so many different things in the Taco Tribe is I see something and I'm like, how can I do that? It's been this last year has been a awesome, really awesome learning experience for me on just how to do things in the NFT space, like write a contract, staking contracts, DApp, which I struggle with, and a lot of really awesome people have helped me create the DApps that we have. So um, I've learned a lot over the last year, and it's been really amazing.
That brings me to a one more question. What is it like? What has it been like this past year for you building your community here on the in the Polygon, I guess, world? Um, what has it been like? Have there been any successes or failures, or do you have any stories about what you learned about building community here?
Um, Community, I feel like is almost everything in like an NFT project. So most of the projects, I believe, even like the projects that like are huge and sell out instantly, a lot of it I think has to do with them being paid promotions. Like they pay a lot of people. I haven't done that once. I'm sure everybody here that owns an NFT collection gets a million DMs a day on Twitter and in Discord saying, "Oh, I'll promote your NFT," blah blah. Um, but I think, and the reason why we have grown the way we have is just connecting with other projects. I don't think that I haven't bought any NFTs that I didn't like respect or love like the artist behind the collection. Um, just getting to know people and getting to know their stories is the reason why I think most people in the Polygon space buy your NFT. Um, it's like really dangerous for me to go into Twitter Spaces because I'll sit there and I'll listen to the people's stories and I'll just be like, oh, I have to go mint one of these now. So I think the best way is just to connect with other people, other projects, and collaborate with them. We've done about 40 or so collaborations with different projects. Some that are here right now. I see Coin Laundry. My screen's a little fuzzy, but I can make out Coin Laundry. We do have that was never released, a collaboration with Creative Owls as well. But I think doing that has really, really helped like mash communities together, bring people over from other communities that like our collection, our art, and bring people that are in our community over to different collections that they like the other collections art. So I think the biggest aspect of growing your project is community. And yesterday in the showcase, if everybody was here or if you weren't here, during one of the breaks, Creative said, "Oh my God, my mind is blank because I just had exactly what he said." Creative, what did you say yesterday? Something you said something good. I don't know.
I talked about organic growth, how it's better to
Organic,
just
yeah, okay, yeah. Exactly. See, you knew what I was talking about. Yeah, so we were talking we were talking yesterday about slowly growing your project, and I feel like that's 100% true. Is when you slowly grow your project, you get people that actually want to support you instead of basically just want to buy and flip your NFT. Like currently, we have 8,226 tacos total, which actually spells taco on your keypad if you try to type that out. But we have currently minted is 2,002, and only 2% of those are listed on OpenSea. So we have a lot of people that aren't really trying to flip, are just kind of holding it just to be a part of the community. And I feel like that's the way to grow is they bought the NFT not because they know it's instantly gonna moon and they're gonna be able to make a few bucks in a few days or a month or something like that. But it's like they actually support the project. They actually care about what I'm doing, and they just want to be along for the ride, which is honestly like really, really amazing. So I think community, the short form to that question.
That's beautiful. Speaking of community, let's do a community activity together. Everyone, if you're on a PC, can you go down to the bottom right of your screen where there are three dots? Hover over those dots. You should have a pop-up menu. If you go to settings, you should have a menu that comes up. And if your screen share is not at 1080p 60 FPS and your render quality at 1x, your target frame rate at uncapped, you are not experiencing the Creative Owls Polygon Showcase to its fullest.
I'll totally just say I think my PC will blow up if I do that.
Does anybody have questions for the wonderful Taco Tribe NFTs?
Just one. Check the group,
Yes.
Taco.
Check the what? The group?
Check the group.
Okay. We're all in a
What's the
big group. So quickly I'll just say because we had the Doodle Taco Mint, I guess I'll say not recruited, but I gathered some of the most amazing minds in the NFT space and coordinated the Taco Tribe drop. We're going to be having a big space on Twitter October 6th at 12 p.m. East EST, because I am on the East Coast, for the public mint of the Doodle. So if you guys want to get in on that, you can definitely DM me. I can add you to the group. Apparently, you can only add 75 people, so there's only like 15 or so spots left in the Twitter group. But I will check the goop right now. And actually, I just switched my settings. It's running pretty well, and it looks so much better. So thank you for the tip. My computer did not blow up, thank God.
Faces that are here just for you, Taco. I wanted you to make sure you saw the cute faces. All right. Well, thank you so much. If anybody has any questions for Taco, he will be around hopefully for a little bit longer. He's the one in the adorable shorts. Owls, are you back?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, Owls is not back yet, but I do see Dirtbag Dave in the audience. Dave, are you able to hop up here? You have your project you want to talk about? Question mark? Love you too, kiddo. I wasn't sure what's going on.
Looks like seats are working again. If no one else has anything to share anymore, then we'll take a break, and we will come back here in a little bit. If you guys want to walk around, connect, and talk with some of the artists, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to do spatial audio, you can